Hello friends, in this video I am going to solve next exercise question from book Topics in Algebra. Here is the question: if H is a subgroup of G, then by the centralizer CH of H we mean the set of all elements X in G such that XH is equal to HX for all elements H in subgroup H. Prove that CH is a subgroup of G. So here we have to show that centralizer of a subgroup H is a subgroup of G. To prove this result, we need the lemma: a non-empty subset H of a group G is a subgroup of G if and only if for all elements AB in H we have A star B inverse is an element of H. Here star is the binary operation in group G. So we will start our proof. Here we have G is a group and H is a subgroup of G, and CH, that is centralizer of H, is set of all those elements X in group G which commutes with every element of H. Now to show centralizer of a subgroup H is a subgroup of G, firstly we will show that centralizer of subgroup H is non-empty. For this, note that E, that is identity element of group G, is a element of centralizer of H, because identity element of group G commutes with each and every element of a group G, and as H is a subgroup, H is a subset of G, so every element of H is again an element of G. Thus E will commute with each and every element of subgroup H, and therefore E will be a member of centralizer of subgroup H, and this shows that centralizer of subgroup H is always a non-empty set. Now we can proceed further. Consider two elements, say A1 and A2 in centralizer of H. To show centralizer of H is a subgroup, we need to show that A1 A2 inverse is again a member of centralizer of H. So we will do that. Now as A1 and A2 are in centralizer of H, A1 and A2 will commute with all elements of subgroup H. Now we have A1 A2 inverse H. This can be written as A1 A2 inverse H E, where E is the identity element of group G. Now in the next step, this E can be written as A2 A2 inverse. In the next step, using associativity of a group G, this can be written as A1 A2 inverse H A2 A2 inverse. Now as A2 is a member of centralizer of H, H A2 can be written as A2H. Then again A2 A2 inverse will become identity, and finally we get A1H A2 inverse. Now as A1 is a member of centralizer of H, A1H will become HA1, and finally we get this step HA1 A2 inverse. So from here we can observe that A1 A2 inverse H is equal to H A1 A2 inverse, that is A1 A2 inverse commutes with every element of subgroup H. Thus A1 A2 inverse will be a member of centralizer of subgroup H, and thus centralizer of a subgroup H will be a subgroup of group G, and this proves our result.